あ、あ、あ、あ、あ、ah. B. Ban that guy. Ban that guy. Hi, definitely not a human person. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I love me. Huh? Hold on. I gotta get an armrest and a backrest. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And Tilly wants in, apparently. Hold on. Just have back and neck pain. Don't. Tilly, do you want out or in? Before we play the game, I need to water my berries in Pokemon. It'll take 2 seconds. I have to water these ones in Pokemon Platinum on my 3DS, and then I need to save that, and then, oh, she's getting in her basket. And then I open my DSi, and I open my Soul Silver, and I water my berries on there, too. And then I save my game. Saving. Saving. And we're good. Now let me put these away. Here I am. My neck sounds like a cement mixer when I turn it. That's not good. See a physical therapist. Time is, what are your balls? Ah! Carl, thank you for the water. And Wells, you thank you for the stretch. Now water yourself. I'm drinking water. Thank you. Stretchies. Hi, Brian Chat. Hi, people. I already watered my berries. I set the alarm to snooze. Oopsies. Hi, people. Hi, people. Hi, people. Hello, hi, Cronim. No, I shall suffer. Don't. My water is somehow always empty when you're streaming. Fix that. Hi, Barry. 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 I'm so sad that 7TV still isn't working on the stream. It's so upsetting. But anyway, let me unmute this. Boop. And now we can fix her. We can fix her, right, chat? We can fix her. I have a 2-liter water bottle with me at all times. Don't worry. Let's go! Anime, hi, cheesecake, but anime. Can you? Huh? I can stay hydrated, or I can use it as a weapon. Yippee! Oh, perfect. You added the hi emote too. Yeah, I added it a couple days ago. I saw it, and I was like, I need that. I love it, and I hate it, and I love it. I'm dehydrated, but I have Camdy. I have Camdy too. It's over there, though. I might crack open a pack of gummy worms later. We'll see how I feel. But anyway, load game. So we were right here.
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that path is
a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. But yeah, does the audio sound alright? I felt like watching back the last stream, you couldn't hear the voices very well. The voices! But, let me know.
You're here to slay
Sounds
her.
good, okay.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
No. The voices. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Okay. So this is a whole new path. Sweet, I've always wanted to open a monarch. Viva la revolution.
That's the spirit.
Yippee! So we're trying to get all different paths
you make your way
here.
up the short path to the cabin.
What voices? I don't know what you mean.
Within.
Voices are normal. What? Proceed to the cabin. There was a shuckle? Yeah, sometimes it's... Where's the path where you kill where you kiss the narrator? Ugh, I hope soon.
Bare. The air is stale and musty.
We've seen
the
this.
blade is your implement.
I'll need it. Let's take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Yippee! Try showing the princess your Pokemon cards next time. I asked her the first time if she wanted to talk about the competitive Pokemon meta, and she said that she doesn't think Fluttermane is actually that good, and I got a little too mad at her. I said that little guy is meta-defining, and you are a fool. She hasn't found her Pokemon cards yet. I have some of them. At least I have.
The basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air her voice carries up the stairs.
At least I still have you 2011 McDonald's Sandile card. But yeah, I have like a whole nother thing of Pokemon cards that I just don't know where they are, and I'm sad about it. We like ransacked the garage, we couldn't find it.
Who's there?
It's me!
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Yippee!
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Let's go! Hi!
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
Okay.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful.
Damn, you live
she
like
really
this?
A threat to the world?
Yes.
Focus on the task at hand.
Stab her. Kill it.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Uh-huh. Silent.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
Average income-based apartment. Oh no.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Yeah, narrator, why didn't you give me a bow and arrow? Why didn't you give me a crossbow, narrator?
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late.
God. Oh, she isn't bluffing? What, did she kill us? Are you sure she's not armed? I'm sorry, can we just talk? I'm not dropping the blade. Slay the princess!
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation.
Where'd the chain go?
You feel flesh easily
Yippee!
give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Fight, 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 fight! It's Mariah Carey time. Oh, fuck, Mimi late. Yeah, fixed spectacles. I started only 2 minutes late, but bam! Princess slain. Roll credits.
Oh,
Yippee!
this is it, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming.
She looks kind of sad
But
about
I
it.
have to wonder.
Play Christmas music. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need, and I... But hi, Pickle Packles, and hi, Fish Spectacles. Hello, hello, hello.
Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Uh-huh.
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well.
Yippee!
But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face.
Sucks.
But is it over? Really over?
Just remove the knife. That's how stabbing works. Of course it is. She's dead. I'm not sure. I feel like she has to have some kind of trick up her sleeve. Of course not. That was too easy. I think she's dead.
Yes, exactly. It's
She
over.
looks mildly annoyed that you stabbed her. It's just a minor inconvenience. She went, oh no. Anyway.
With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you.
Yippee!
Why do I feel like we've done something terrible?
'Tis just a flesh wound.
You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience.
Stop going vroom vroom. Nobody cares.
But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Can I go home now?
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
There is no world.
Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
The world is gone. Yippee!
What
Oh boy, purgatory.
happened?
You literally called it. I'm so smart.
Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
Barry, if you ever become a ghost, I hope you make those noises you make to haunt people. That's bullshit. Let me out of here. Oh, okay. I was kind of hoping I'd get a better ending for Sunny to say. That's bullshit.
What's done is done. And there's no going back now.
Can I at least have cheesecake?
This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
No cheesecake?
Time
no
passes.
Cheesecake.
You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
Yippee.
Psst. Hey, we're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
You're now isolated from the world. Clicks. Oh, okay. Did you mean 2020? Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy. Hell no. Do you have any idea how to get us the heck out of here? Of course we are. I like it here.
I do, but you're probably not going to like it.
Do we go and Stanley was happy. There isn't even a cave boy in here.
We can use the blade to get out of this.
Just stab the narrator. Yeah.
I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero.
I'm aware.
He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end.
Mm-hmm.
Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
Oh, he doesn't want us to. I'm gonna do it. Wouldn't using the blade, kill us? Wouldn't we be dead? Anything to get out of this hell. You're right. I didn't like that idea. I'm just gonna stick around and do nothing for at least a little while longer. I'm gonna kill myself in a video game.
I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate?
What did you just say to me?
Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs.
Lonely.
The princess's body is
damn.
dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it.
Girl, you ain't looking so good.
You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
Yippee!
The end. Nice knowing you.
Bye, narrator. Bones already? How long were we there for? Who's to say? Chapter 2, The Spectre. I thought I already got the Spectre.
You're on a path in the wood. You're here to sleep.
Oh, you pastor, you're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. But I killed myself. What am I doing here? I killed
I
myself.
can
What am I
assure
doing
you
here?
that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago.
Stanley then decided to kill himself. The narrator fucking sucks. He's kind of silly and quirky. Bye, narrator.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
What voice do we get this time?
That's fine.
Ooh.
It wasn't very hard to kill her last time. We'll just do it again.
We get the voice of the cold.
Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
You gained apathy. Let's assume I'm Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this really did happen.
Those are two very different questions, but let's say for a moment you died last
I've already
time,
heard this.
but probably only Oh, we listened to you plenty. We slew the princess just like you asked us to, and then you locked us away in an empty void for eternity. So we slew ourselves too.
Voice of the I'm cold, give me blankie, me cold. I go brrrr, me cold.
Well, if you killed yourself, then you weren't listening to me, because I would never want you to do that. Believe it or not, I care about you.
Oh, shit.
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're
What's the
asking
point
that,
of
it sounds
doing
to me like you're
anything?
making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
What? My actions? Me? Reaping what I sow?
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We slew the princess, the world outside the cabin disappeared, we died, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
I hope your wife leaves you.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs
I've
the
heard
question,
this.
had you failed to slay the princess? It doesn't matter, because we didn't fail to slay her. And if she's really back, which I doubt, it'll be just as easy to do it again. But after that nasty trick you pulled on us, maybe she's not the only one around here in need of slaying.
True.
Just stay focused, will you?
Let's talk about this princess.
Just be quick about it.
If anything, the world ended after I slew her. When I tried to leave, everything was gone. Well, Voice of the Cold is edgy. Last time around, I stabbed her in the heart, and she died. How can someone like that end the world? Who locked her in the basement? What is this place? Never mind. If anything, the world ended after I slew her. When I tried to leave, everything was gone.
That's a good point. How do we know we didn't have things backwards? Maybe slaying the princess was what ended the world, not the other way round. Yes, maybe this whole thing was a trick to get us to end the world. And now we get to go through the whole charade again, wholly aware of what's waiting for us at the end. But that's assuming she's alive in that cabin. We did kill her, after all.
True.
You're going to find her in the cabin. If the princess had actually been slain, you wouldn't be here.
Mm-hmm.
And let me assure you, killing her will not end the world. I don't know what you think happened to you last time, but it's a load of nonsense. You'll get your happy ending. I promise.
I don't believe you.
Well, that's exactly what we're afraid of.
Hahaha.
Really? Living happily ever after sounds that bad to you? Oh well, there's no use arguing over your masochism. The cabin awaits.
You're really just having the voices in their head arguing about the story. True. Last time around, I stabbed her in the heart and she died. How can someone like that end the world?
She just can. You'll have to trust that what I'm saying is true.
No balls? Who locked her in the basement? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
Don't tell me what to do. If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me? You're being cagey? What aren't you telling me?
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just
Thank you for the water,
overcomplicate an
Carl.
otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
I love balls.
This is boring.
Boring.
He's clearly not interested in talking. So let's just do as he says. And maybe he'll stop bothering us.
Let's go. If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me?
Look, I'm not supposed
I've
to
heard this.
Oh, I didn't know we were special.
Oh, it's special. Oh, hello, Ultraplex. Welcome in.
Of course we're special.
We're special. Oh, we're so special. That's all.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
I bet. It just turns around and leaves. Cabin time.
A warning before you go any further.
Interesting. Haven't heard a warning before.
She will lie.
Nope.
She
Yes,
will
I have.
cheat,
I lied. I'm a
and
liar.
She will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Not me just not remembering.
She won't be a problem.
Damn, okay.
The interior of the cabin is cold.
Interesting.
A soft odor of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge.
Okay.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
So there's like peeling wallpaper now.
It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time. Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
Yippee! You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. This whole cabin is different than last time. Blade. This whole cabin is different than last time.
Very different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous second life proposition. You haven't died. You certainly haven't already slain the princess. So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
Say anything about the mirror on
That's
the wall.
because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. Who cares if there's a mirror? Let's just go into the basement and find her body so we can be done with this.
True. Happy post-Halloween. Happy post-Halloween. I care about whether I'm being lied to. I care. I want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am.
As do I. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? Let you waste time preening
Pay no
yourself instead of
attention
doing
to the
what
man
needs to be
behind the
done.
curtain. Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
I don't know. Maybe it would have worked this time.
But it was there a second ago, and now it's gone. Let's not spend much longer worrying over it. Clearly it's not even important enough to be acknowledged.
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust,
Spooky.
and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Princess, what are the nuclear launch codes? Stab yourself instead of the princess.
The room below is silent.
Ooh.
Nobody's here. Naturally. As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body, lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain.
Take that, narrator.
Okay, she's definitely dead. It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of her head appears from underneath the floor.
Eto.
Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous, skeletal grin.
Looking at me with those big old eyes.
And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
Peekaboo. Ooh, spoopsy.
Ghost!
Ghost. Every time I said Chili's ear twitched. She's like, shut up. I'm sleeping.
Oh. Wow.
Mom, me?
absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last
Hello.
meeting went.
Hi, Leo. Hi. Welcome in.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you.
Hey, you can't just do that. I might just fall in love with you.
Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin. So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again, if we wanted to.
My brother in Christ, she is a ghost. What do you mean? Also, an ad is starting in like 30 seconds. Let's wait.
I see you brought that annoying knife again. So, are you waiting for a chance to use it? Or are you here for something else?
See, this is exactly what I was trying to tell you about in the woods. This already happened, we killed her. I killed you. What are you doing not being dead? Do you know why you came back? Stop playing the victim. You threatened me last time. I'm sorry I killed you last time. I shouldn't have done that. Do you want me to die? Do you want me to kill myself to satisfy some sort of sick revenge fantasy? Because I already did that, and it wouldn't be hard to do it again. I'm sorry. Is there any way I can make it up to you? The people who wanted you dead tricked me, and the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Let's team up. What do you want from me? If I knew I'd wind up having to talk to you again, I wouldn't have slain you. I died too, and I'm not floating around like you are. What happened? Why am I different? Why are you different? There are so many options. You're dead, or at least mostly dead. What can you even do to hurt me? After I killed you, this cabin, I want to say it teleported. It wasn't in the woods anymore. Time stopped meaning anything, and I had to kill myself to escape. I guess I should tell you why I was sent to kill you. You were going to end the world. I was told you were going to end the world. Okay, clearly slaying you isn't gonna work. What do you want? Okay, team, I'm out of ideas. Thoughts? If you're dead, then there really isn't much for me to do, is there? I guess I'll get going. Leave her in the basement, slay the princess. Goodness. I'm sorry I killed you. Ooh. Oh, a ghost. Kill the ghost. I want to do this one. The people who wanted you dead tricked me, and the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Let's team up.
Nobody tricked you. And the fact that the princess's spirit has risen from the dead should be more than enough evidence that she isn't exactly sweet and innocent. It's all been an act. She's pretending.
I will pause. Think only half through. 07. Sag. I return! Let's go! I didn't have any because I'm better. Yeah, just be like Carl. Okay. Nobody tricked you, and the fact that the princess's spirit has risen from the dead should be more than enough evidence that she isn't exactly sweet and innocent. It's all been an act. She's pretending.
I wouldn't say she's ever pretended to be sweet or innocent.
True! When you affiliate, you have to have ads. It sucks, yeah.
She does have a little bit of an attitude, but I can't blame her. We did kill her after all. I wouldn't be nice to my murderer if I was killed.
Real.
The fact that you apparently botched the landing isn't on the me
Damn!
you're talking to, nor is it on any other version of me that you've encountered.
Rude.
You're using a lot of words to say a lot of nothing.
Real.
The enemy of my enemy.
Now let's kiss.
The princess circles you again, her icy fingertips trailing up your spine, sending shivers rippling across your flesh.
Oh dear.
I don't want enemies. I don't want to fight. I just want to go home.
No, girl, don't do that. Shut up. She just wants to go home, guys.
Is that really so much to ask?
And just where is home, I wonder?
Your home is my home.
I don't know where home is. I just know it isn't here. But I can feel it calling to me from someplace far away.
Yippee! Have you been drinking water? No, dude. Oh my god, you're so right, stream elements.
Wherever I'm supposed to be, it's out there.
Thought stream elements was accusing me of being drunk for a sec. Her home is my pet.
How specific. And how convenient for her. You see what she's doing, right? She's suggesting that the only way you can rid yourself of her would be to let her out, which, in case you haven't been listening, will spell the end of the entire world.
But it kind of ended last time when we killed her, so... I killed you. What are you doing not being dead? Do you know why you came back? Is there any way I can help you get home? Do you need me to bury those bones? Stop playing the victim. I shouldn't have done that. Blah, blah, blah. What do you want from me? Do you know why you came back? Oh, what did I do? Do you know why you came back?
How should I know? Why does anyone come back? Maybe I have unfinished business with you. Or maybe you have unfinished business with me.
Seems like the world is boned either way.
All I know is there's a hole in my chest. Not the big obvious one that you put there. There's something older and deeper.
Mm-hmm.
A nagging reminder that I'm not where I'm supposed to be.
Okay. A wild unidentified ghost? Quick, guys, use the self-scope. Haha, no balls. No balls. Is there any way I can help you get home? Do you need me to bury those bones?
No. Those bones are just a body. They aren't me. Bury them. Smash them. It won't do a thing. But you can help me. This place won't let me leave. At least, not alone.
Okay.
I've tried. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here.
Okay, I will start to play it too. Hot no balls, hot small balls.
Maybe we should just leave. If she can't get out on her own, then why do we have to do anything? We could probably walk out right now and everything will be fine. Hasn't got out and can't get out are two very different things.
Uh-huh.
It'd be dull anyway. It's more interesting if we make a choice.
But you can come and go as you please, can't you? So, let me hitch a ride. After all,
Ah!
you owe me.
Calm down. Calm down. It's gonna be alright.
Absolutely not. You Is she asking if she can possess us?
Hell yeah.
She is. And I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place. And if you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to stop her. Would she be able to see us if we went along with it? Now, isn't that an interesting thought?
Ooh.
We could finally bring her face to face with him. I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants her dead so badly.
Give her your body. My body is ready.
You won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
I don't know, narrator. I think I will. What if I say no? This would just be temporary, right? You'll leave once we're out of the cabin. If I let you in, do I still get to be in control? Before I agree to anything, we need to talk about what happens after you leave this place. I was told you'd end the world. Sounds good. Do it. The answer is no. I need to think on this. If I let you in, do I still need to be in control? Do I still get to be in control?
Sure. Why not?
That doesn't sound very reassuring.
What could possibly go wrong?
It could be the best way to trap her for good. Doesn't seem like it would be very easy to end the world from inside someone else's body. That is a very dangerous train of thought.
This would just be temporary, right? You'll leave once we're out of the cabin?
If I'm able to. But for all we know, that's not how it works. Maybe I'll wind up stuck with you for a long time.
Promise? Sounds like a no. Promise?
Do you hear the way she said that? She knows more than she's letting on. Don't let her fool you into doing something you'll regret.
Yay! Sounds great!
The princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed eyes stare deeply into yours. There's a hunger in her gaze.
I'm ready!
You're really trying to make it up to me, aren't you? Thanks for being a pal, killer. I mean it.
What are you doing? Don't just let her in. How many times do I have to tell you?
I want to see the end of the world.
See you soon.
Monka W. Hi, baby.
She rushes forward and then she's gone. A sharp chill spreads across your body. It starts in your chest, a freezing numbness flowing out from your heart all the way down your limbs, your mind growing cloudy and confused as it settles over your very soul.
Yippee!
I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over?
Oh.
I'm afraid it's too late to stop now. The numbness gives way to a stabbing pain,
Ugh.
your muscles twitching and convulsing violently, each involuntary movement causing more waves of agony to ripple across your body. You collapse to the floor, and everything goes dark.
No weighing!
Come on, you. You've got to get up. I know everything feels heavy right now, but we still have to get out of here.
Your eyes flick back open as you get your bearings, your vision swimming as...
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
She hears him.
So, it doesn't work like that for you? Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
Where emotes? They haven't been working in, like, anybody's channels for the last few days, I've noticed. It's really weird. Like, I thought it was just on my channel, but, like, it was on Toma's channel, too, and it was on other people's channels as well, so 7TV is just broken. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Okay, who ate the emotes? Who did it?
All these shards of broken glass on the floor. Are they also supposed to be you?
What did she mean by that?
Hey, I'm not a shard of broken glass, I'm...
Who messaged me on Discord? Emotes is killed. Nah! The BTTV emotes are working. But not the 7 TVs. Damn it, how can I live without Sanddial Pog? Thankfully, Sanddial Pog is a VTTV emote, so you can Sanddial Pog. It still works! Yeah, all BTTV emotes work, just not 7TV. Which is unfortunate, because 7TV is most of them. Sanddial Pog? Hey, I'm not a shard of broken glass, I'm...
It's okay. You can finish your thought.
Furret walk? Nar.
A voice? Me is what I am.
Yes, weighing.
Who cares what we are? We exist. That's all that matters.
You don't have to fight. We'll all be out of here soon.
No, it matters. What we are matters. If I'm a shard of broken glass, then that raises some questions about certain other voices in here too.
No furret walk. Sad.
I'm clearly the same thing you are.
They're not listening to me. Do they not listen to you either?
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him. You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you. More important.
Oh, more important.
You're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there. Like the shape of something left behind. You're more of a memory than a person.
I see.
That's rude.
Your mom's rude.
You're kind of like me, actually.
I'm just going to ignore her. You push yourself off the ground. The princess is nowhere to be seen.
Because I'm in here
shoot.
with all of you. Everybody knows that.
Don't worry the options. Obviously, she's nowhere to be seen.
I'm setting the stage. The room is empty because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-round foolish decision.
I don't know, I thought it was pretty funny. Welcome to the Voice in the Hero's Head Club, princess.
You don't have to let him get to you. You're better than that. You're starting to make things right.
Yippee!
This is infuriating. Just whatever you do, you can't leave this place. It's not too late to fix this. Probably.
How do we slay the princess? Kill ourselves? I can't think straight. There's too much noise. I can only think gay.
It's okay. We're almost out of here. Just take it one step at a time and everything will be fine.
Okay.
Everything won't be fine if you listen to her.
I don't know. She makes a pretty compelling case.
One way or another, this is all going to end. Wouldn't it be nice if he ends with it?
I think gay too. Don't we all think a little gay? Where's my gay homosexual gay? Gay homosexual gay. I got banned from that club for constantly fueling the intrusive thoughts. Real. The princess is an intrusive thought, if you know what I'm saying.
Wouldn't that be nice? There's only one way to find out.
Your legs, weary with the weight of the princess's
What are you
spectral form,
saying?
and clumsy with the cold that still pervades them, stumble towards the stairs.
Hi Macro, welcome in. Very misogynist moment. This is my misogyny arc. I hate that. Hi Macro, welcome in.
I'm just trying to get home. You don't have to act like it's the end of the world.
Vari is truly a stinky plant. I'm not a plant!
But that's exactly what you leaving this place is going to be.
You don't know that.
I do. Wait, if she has a home to go back to, doesn't that mean that her leaving won't end the world?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't mean that at all. It could mean that wherever her home is, it's outside of the world. Yeah, but it has to be somewhere, doesn't it? And if it's somewhere, then it's part of the world.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose it's all a matter of perspective. Where does the world end and something else begin? Does the destruction of one open a door to another? Or is it the same world reborn?
Uh-huh.
Against the backdrop of the inane conjecture of meaningless voices, your body continues its ascent up the stairs, staggering through the open door.
Yippee!
For how much you hate her, you aren't doing a whole lot to stop us from leaving this place.
She's not denying the stinky part though. Barry, when are you going to address the stinky allegations? I'm not stinky! You are what you eat, so I guess I'm a princess ghost. Yippee!
Maybe the bossy one doesn't actually hate me. Maybe he even likes me. Or maybe he just knows that he's been in the wrong. Maybe he's trying to make amends too.
Yippee!
Not at all. I'll have you know that I do hate you, and I will continue to hate you for as long as I am able.
He has a vendetta.
It's just the weight of it all. It's too much for me to do anything other than describe and dictate.
I'm what I eat? Good, I'm still human. What did he mean by that?
And wine.
And wine. She might be the stinky allegations, but she's definitely a plant. Oh no, a plant!
This body wasn't made to hold you and the princess. If you want to renege on your
Renege?
terrible decision a minute ago, well, you're the only one that can make that happen.
Define renege. To fail to carry out a promise or commitment. Okay. A handshake from Macro? Sorry, I heard this horrible rumor that you're a gamer. Say it ain't so. I'm a pro gamer. Macro, here's your handshake. I can confirm she isn't. What did you mean by that? What did you mean by that? What I said. Shoot me! Do it! Ah. This body wasn't made to hold you and the princess. If you want to renege on your cataclysmically terrible decision a minute ago, well, you're the only one who can make that happen. Trudge forward.
You continue slowly to the door, your feet like lead dragging across the floorboards, growing heavier with each step.
Don't you call, you're only gonna enable him to fuck the ghost. Me mean you'll get shot. Yippee!
We're so close. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If we get out of here, I won't even care that you murdered me anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You lift your shaking hand and rest it on the door handle, but you pause before you open it, exhaustion sapping what's left of your will. Was exhaustion really the best you could muster up? It's over. There's no use stalling. Let's see what happens next.
Yippee! Open the door.
Shit. But exhaustion wasn't enough, was it? The handle clicks as you twist it, and then the door groans open. You collapse to the ground, you and the princess, free from the confines of the cabin. As you exhale from the effort, you look up and see...
He got farther away.
Yes?
Man.
Nothing. He's gone, and so is everything else.
No.
So we did slay him after all. He had it coming.
He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same. Chicago.
But what about us? Are we just stuck here in nowhere forever?
Uh-huh.
Taking her out of the cabin really in the world? We're still here. Yeah, but that thing you said earlier, are we not part of the world anymore? Are we in some world that exists after the world ends, or on top of the other world but not in it, or have we never been part of the world?
What is this spooky ghost? Oh.
Okay, I've heard enough from these two. Let's see if I can pop out.
You feel a lightness in your chest as a pair of sunken eyes emerge from your body and stare up at you. I got an achievement! Hitchhiker. Pick up a passenger and take her to her destination. Nice.
Oh, you actually freed me, didn't you? I'm outside. Thanks for giving me a second chance, killer.
You're welcome.
Don't mention it.
Don't mention it.
I think this is where I'm meant to be.
Mine was Budu. Must be a ghost type mystery box. I love ghost type Budu. Don't mention it. It's my girlfriend with the many hands. You don't get a chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
It's going to be okay, just trust me, we've been here before and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
Ha, mine was Nidoking. Showed you my 128 hands, please respond.
You don't need to comfort him.
Damn, you need to comfort me. It's not the end, whatever's on the other side is going to be nice. Is it? It's the end for you, but not for me. Call an ambulance, but not for me. I'll see you on the other side, it's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you.
Aww.
Whatever makes you happy.
Aww. You know, I love you guys. We're besties. You approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. But you need to see what's in it. You've withered. Ugh. Achievement got. The decay. Ugh. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Time for my girlfriend to say funny words to me that I don't understand again. See to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her. Hi, girlfriend!
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again.
Weird, she makes perfect sense to me. She's just saying a lot of things.
All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Like, I understand what she's saying, but she's saying it in a lot of words. You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist. What do you mean? How can you stand to be a contradiction? It doesn't matter how many times I go back. Oh,
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse.
I didn't mean to click
Nor
that.
does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
What did I say? I guess I'll never know. If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me. No, not really. It all seems so distant as soon as I'm near you. I have no opinion one way or the other on the matter. I just want it all to stop. Yes, you're torturing me, and I hate it. I think I hate you. It all seems so distant as soon as I'm near you.
It does seem small from here.
That was loud.
Doesn't make any of them less
Toasty! Toasty! Toasty Puebla. Puebla. Toasty, thank you for subscribing for 8 months. 8 months? That's like 8 months. That's crazy. Sub to the most pog plant VTuber in the history of the world. Not misinformation. I'm not a plant. But thank you. Thank you. Blah, 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 blah. 8 months. Wait, hold on. Do I have this one? Oh, I do. I always forget I have this one. Piggy. Piggy. Which month would you eat? My brain stopped working when you asked me that, I'm not gonna lie. February? Elaborate. Explain. Give me a 5-paragraph essay. MLA format. Why? It does seem small from here, and the more we journey, the smaller each of those steps will be. But that doesn't make any of them less special. Yeah, you're right. Do you know what happens to the worlds we leave behind? An ad's gonna start in 1 minute. A handshake and a milkshake for Vic Spectacles. Vic Spectacles. Here's your milkshake. Vic Spectacles. Here's your handshake. Would probably pick February just to have a slightly smaller meal. You're so based. Ugh. You can't make contradiction. Contradictions don't exist.
And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence.
Hey Barry, hi, touch me. I'll give you
no logic that can bind my multitude.
the ad is starting in a second. I'll give you the handshake after the ad ends. How are you? I am good. I am good.
I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
Maybe November, because Thanksgiving food's real. You picking your nose? I'm booping her. I think I'm immune to ads. The ads haven't actually started yet. They always just take so long to start for some reason. Boop. Hey, don't cover your eyes. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. We're holding hands. We're holding hands. We're holding hands. Oh my god. Hi, Tilly. Do you not like my operatic singing? She's like, shut up. Well, at least it's only 4 this time and not 6. Oh! I'm getting some high notes in there. Sheesh. I'll just leave then. No. Yeah, I think I'm immune to ads. No weighing. No weighing. Okay. Now, for that handshake, ads are for dork. Yeah, ads are for dork. If you get ad, you're dork. Real. Touch me, huge handshake. Yeah. I return again. Couldn't we games this dork? Real. This may be left field, but I also found out Sharp is weak to gun. Yeah, because you don't bring a knife to a gunfight. In too many types. Yeah, you don't bring a knife to a gunfight. How can you stand to be a contradiction?
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
Bari, are you weak to sharp or gun? No reason. I think I'll die to both, so yeah. She is. I am. I break a gun to knife fight. Yeah. What do you think of this vessel?
This one is vaporous. She is a dream for a life she could never have. But that longing has given her so much capacity for kindness. She will make for an understanding heart.
Okay.
Do not mourn her. She will finally be able to hold what she never knew.
I'm weak to punch, but strong to gun. Molotov cocktail, cause plant. No! Do you know what happens to the worlds we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me.
Have you been drinking water? No, do it now. We're gonna do so rich elements. I'm weak to all and strong against all. Okay, so you're a glass cannon. I know that I am better. Drink water. No. Drink water. Drink water right now.
Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
Yippee! Do you still not care what I bring you next?
I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you.
BRB, time to get redacted. No! Get water! So you don't have any preference on how you'd like to change or grow?
The tides do not dictate where they are pulled. A river does not dictate its outlets. My gift to you is to let you choose your path, and my task is to treasure the gifts you bring me.
Okay.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
I have no idea what's happening, by the way. Do people getting alcoholism? No, do people getting jello? Everything goes dark and you die.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Achievement get, an evanescent vessel. Bring the specter to her.
You're here to...
The end of the world? What are you talking
I'm
about?
talking about the end of everything as...
Heard that. Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist?
Heard that. Not this time. I need to stay away from the funny juice while I'm sick. Oh no, you sick, get better. Story reset early as the Stanley Parable. A path? Woods? A cabin? No weighing, no weighing, no weighing. If you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not gonna kill her.
She's not dangerous. She's just a princess. The danger comes if she gets out. Which she will, unless you do something about it.
I'm not doing
Are you
this.
serious? No, you have to do it.
Can someone else do it?
Oh, if only that were the case. But I don't make the rules. I have to say, I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far. But unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off.
Sad.
Like I said, I don't make the rules, no matter how much I wish I did.
I'll go to the cabin, I'll talk to her. If she's as bad as you say, then maybe I'll slay her, but I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face. Okay, fine. I'll go to the cabin.
Good. As long as you remain focused on your goal, it should all be smooth sailing.
Stanley decides to commit first-degree murder. Yippee!
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Stanley decided to flirt with the princess, and Stanley was happy. The Stanley murderer. TM. Maybe, are you out of your hooky mind?
The interior of the cabin is all the blade is.
I will not take the blade.
The door to the basement creaks open. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Oh, it's different.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
I'm here to save you. Lie, I'm here to save you. I'm here to save
How
you.
many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever. Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
See what I can do.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Mommy! And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there, and if it's not, I can at least find something to break you free. Would she get mad if I left her down here for a second?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance.
Does she mean like cut her arm off?
If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free.
Pretty sure, dang.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of
Ah!
the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here? You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Hey, let me out of here.
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Narrator, did you lock the door?
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I don't know. I'm in a room with the princess forever now. I think that's pretty poggers.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates
Ah!
before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal.
Hot girl shit!
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Damn! Like, she didn't even. She went straight to the bone! I don't even get the option to kill her.
Fine.
I wasn't gonna, but.
Against your better judgment,
Ah.
place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's
Ah.
head, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh.
I'm blocking it with my hand. I don't like to look at that.
The blade is sharp. It takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
It's fine when it's not on her anymore. I just don't like the act of it, like, actively being cut off. Like, this is fine. I don't care about this.
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't.
I don't like it either.
She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
I'm traumatized.
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
Narrator. Now she will get a cool hook. Yeah! Why didn't you just cut the chain? That's a good question. Like, I thought we were just gonna cut the chain and, like, spare her hand. But that's not where it went, I guess.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and
No!
raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Ooh. Narrator. You son of a gun. Warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
I'm trying.
Your body lunges forward, the blade
No.
ready to sink into her heart.
Choo-choo off for the railroad.
But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
I'm trying to save the princess. Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
No. I don't wanna.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
No, get back. Nuh-uh.
We both know this isn't real.
Mert, thank you for subscribing at tier 2 for 2 months. 2 months? That's like 2 months. That's crazy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tier 2, that's crazy. 2 of them. 1, 2. Welcome my shoe. What that? Welcome in, you're crazy. Why does she have freakishly large eyes? It's the art style. She got bug eyes, looking at me with those big old eyes. Two tears.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
Yippee! Thanks, baby.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
What?
She plunges it into your chest,
Oh.
tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Girl, you're taking sadism a little too far. I don't know if this is how this is supposed to go.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
Yippee!
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
Yippee!
I'm sorry.
I think she's sorry, guys.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife,
Ooh-woo.
your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
F.
It can't just end like this, right?
Sad.
Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over.
Yippee!
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Why are you sad? You're still pretty and sexy, ooh. No, don't kill yourself. You're so sexy. Ah ha ha ha. Chapter 2, The Damsel. Ooh, we've never gotten the damsel before.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I want gummy worms. Gummy worms. Scraggy! Scraggy, pull up your pants. I thought the way you nod your arm clean off was so cute. Twirls hair. I tried to twirl my hair, but it's all in a ponytail, so I couldn't. Gummy. Yeah.
You're here to slay.
I bet we're gonna have, like, the voice of the lever or something. Oh, you bastard. You're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We just met for the first time. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
I'm so smart! Voice of the simp. Hey!
Our beloved?
Oh, beloved.
Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going
Oh,
to try and
Scraggy!
save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
Yippee!
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
So you don't drink water, makes you late for Pokemon. Now that's just not true.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
True! We all are.
Those are two very different. Let's say for you died last time. You were the one who did us in, villain.
Villain?
Well, not you in the literal sense, but you did everything you could to stop us from rescuing her. Oh, I wonder why. Maybe it's because the entire world was at stake. No lone princess is worth that price.
She was! She meant the world to me! Dude, like, the cushion of at the back of my chair pushes against one of the arms, and it always makes, like, this squeaking sound, and it's so annoying.
I beg to differ.
I beg to differ. Squeak!
I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to take a deep breath and assume that whoever is making the decisions here has the common sense to ignore your protestations.
More Gumby worm. Open sesame! Gumby. Love how Smitten sounds pompous and like cliche superhero. Yeah, the guy who voices all these guys did great. All making them sound different.
Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing any? What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical, if it's the latter, do you think the people there lived? She would never. She's a perfect angel that you cruelly imprisoned as part of some convoluted, dastardly scheme.
True!
Convoluted. I don't know how this premise could be any more simple. Princess bad, stop her, save everyone.
You bad. Princess, complicated anti-hero. We are the protagonist. Now, we've spoken to the hand lady. It's pretty convoluted. I'm going with them. I'm with them. I'm going to find a way to save her from that cabin.
That's right, you can't stop all of us. We're going to sweep her off her feet if it's the last thing anyone does.
Yeah!
Are these really the sorts of people you'd like to align yourself with? You're not at the cabin yet. You still have plenty of time to reflect on the situation. I just hope for all our sakes that you make the right call.
Nothing exists. That's the gist of this. I don't know if it's that.
A warning. Before you go, she will lie, she will We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
Yippee! Nothing exists in the end, I guess. When do you get the pacifist ending? That's what I'm saying.
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
True!
I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Sounds like the princes from Into the Woods. Agony, far more painful than yours.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Proceed into the cabin. Let me in.
The interior of the cabin is
Oh?
clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Ooh.
The blade is your implement.
I just burped. I just burped again. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There isn't. I'm sure the princess would tell us there was a mirror.
Yeah,
if
you
she were
right.
up here.
Burp.
In which case she'd be lying to you because, again, there isn't a mirror.
I'm pretty sure there's a mirror. like to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I
That's
am.
a great idea. We have to make sure we're looking our best before we save her. We shouldn't waste time preening. If he is lying about the mirror, it might be important. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would it even do? You walk up to the wall This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your... It was there a second ago. Now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Yeah, we can't if we have a feather out of place. And audit's gonna start in 1 minute. I know. Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight. But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Feather, are you a bird man? I don't know what I am.
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's me.
Her voice, it's somehow even more beautiful than last time.
She's a plant. I'm not a plant.
I can hear wedding bells already.
You're Gex? Huh? I can hear the bells. Ah, da, 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 da. I can hear the bells. Ba, 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 da, 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 da. Varias la criatura.
I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
She has a nicer dress now.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right?
Okay, I'm pausing while ad is playing. Four of them. Hi. Hi. Apparently it was Super Mario Galaxy's 16th anniversary. That's a lot of years. Still immune. That's crazy. That's crazy, honestly. Ad is over. Yippee! I back. Yippee! She's got a nice dress now.
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Uh-huh.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud.
Yeah,
alright.
sure is.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She
Aw,
said
we're
dashing.
We're dashing.
And she called us a hero.
Yeah, voice of the hero. You're a hero.
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
I need a hero. I'm waiting out for a hero till the end of the night. I need a hero. I don't know the words. We're dashing. Yeah.
Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
Yeah.
That's right, villain. And you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
She put her arm back on. Yeah, you know it, baby. Bari, what if you had voices in your head like this, but they were Twitch chat? I think I would die.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
I'd be fine. I'd laugh. But what if you were like a top 1% streamer? And you have thousands of people chatting. Thousands of Keck W's. You're eating cheesecake and your brain is filled with pog champs. No different from normal. Yeah, that's fair.
Now, hold on. If she actually
No,
did a
not the
work,
Keck
are you
W's.
sure we
No.
want to do this?
No!
Are you sure we want to rescue?
No! What next? You're gonna spam white people masturbation 77769 Kingston or 49 Fortnite cards in the chat? No, please don't do that. That would be so sad. That would be so upsetting. Don't do that. Man. A for effort. Oh, but he's spinning! Oh! Imagine. That's in your head just always. It's sad for people who don't have 7TV because they can't even see it on the chat right now. At least I can see it in my chat window. Now wait, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure you want to do this? Are we sure we want to rescue her? Yes!
Saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise.
Yippee!
Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
Okay. You killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that? I'm gonna save. I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again? What happened after I died? I have to ask, did you end a world after you killed me back there? I'm sorry what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair. And just say outright what happened.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, positive reinforcement.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
No, I'm sure it's fine.
That's because she's perfect.
True! She's perfect.
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do? She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
Yeah, because you're special. Ugh.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
Uh-huh. But before we start talking, did the world end? Did you end the world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
If it made you happy, baby.
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
I'm falling more in love by the second.
Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
I have No, I don't want the world to end. I have no feelings one way or the other about the world ending. Honestly, the world sucks. People are a plague, and I hope you brought a slow and painful ruin to them all. Jesus. I don't want the world to end.
Then I didn't end the world.
Okay.
See? She didn't confess anything. She is innocence itself. I'm not so sure.
I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
Uh-huh.
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
Not with that attitude.
Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
Yeah.
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
Yeah, baby.
You're right, it's extremely bizarre behaviour and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
Rescue the princess.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, you'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? I would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Promise?
You wouldn't.
Oh, you wouldn't.
I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
Hi, baby
Approach
girl.
the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
Hell yeah.
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you. There's no life more worth living than that of a true
I
believer.
hate that emo. I do not like it.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yippee!
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh.
Yo!
If only you had a weapon. One slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back, and everyone out there would be saved.
Hug!
Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon.
Let's go! And it's an actual hug this time, not her breaking my ankle.
Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
Power of love!
What do we do now?
Crack. Wait, no, we don't do crack. Wait, no. I mean, unless you want to, baby. Unless you want to. Make it. Whoa now. What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
That's upsetting.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. It's the only thing you've ever doubted, the actual truth.
Uh-huh.
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection.
Am I gonna get jump scared?
And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I was not jump scared. Do you want McDonald's? I want you to tell me what you want. There must be something you want. Do you want to end the world? I just want to leave. We can figure out the rest later. If you want to leave, then let's leave. Save. You want to end the world?
Are you seriously asking her that?
Oh, we've been over this one. No, I do not want to end the world.
Why does she sound like an anime girl now?
Oh no, she sounds like an anime girl. I want you to tell me what you want.
I just want to make you happy.
Guys, her art style is simplifying. Guys, her art style is simplifying. Guys, we're in danger. We're in danger. She's so whoopifying. You have to want something more than just making me happy. I don't like the music in the background either. But you need your own thing. You just met me. You can't base your entire happiness around me. I want you to make me unhappy. But what would make you happy?
I just want to make you happy.
You have to want something more than just making me happy.
Okay, I'll find something else to want if that makes you happy.
Oh no, she's simple. Oh no, all her stat changes will become doubled. But you need your own thing. You just met me. You can't base your entire happiness around me.
Okay, if that's what makes you happy.
Is it just me, or does it feel like we're alone right now? Like we're the only ones here?
Achievement got. Hold on. Achievement got. And they lived happily ever after. It's all she wanted. Just leave, just leave! Oh, goodbye. I am crying, shaking, sobbing. I can't believe this. The famed ZerioVT has followed the channel. This is the best day of my life.
Welcome in, you're here forever now. Sorry!
You don't get a chance to ask another question, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
No. She was our perfect match. She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Okay, guys. How will I be worse this time? Ugh. You've unraveled. Achievement, the remains. Ugh. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. ZerioVT, thank you for the raid. Hold on, let me give you a shout out. Blah, blah, blah. Signalis, I don't even know what that is, but I hope you had fun. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Bari. I like Pokemon, and that's my entire personality. Thank you, hope you're enjoying this game. I know I loved it a lot. I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it, but I hope you had a good stream. Feel free to raid and run. I usually do, because I have social anxiety. Thank you for the raid. Thank you. Signalis is a horror robot lesbians. Oh, I'm interested. Oh, real? She likes Pokemon and Pokemon? Horror lesbian robots? Gay, homosexual, gay? So true, besties. Anyway. Thank you for the raid. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. I've never, ever seen Bari talk about Pokemon. Well, that's just a lie. Hi, baby girl. You are at the cabin. It's my girlfriend with many hands.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. I'm curious to see what it means for us to know it.
Okay. Do you think there are people out there? Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you think that we're real? When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one?
No, their minds are empty, existent, but constantly shifting into something new. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
I get it. I played a ROM hack named Pokemon Emerald Rogue for like 20 hours over 3 streams recently. I think I played Emerald Rogue before. I see a lot of people play it. It was fun, it was fun. Sorry, I'm yawning. He does, I don't know why, but I know this for a fact. He does, I don't know what I'm going to do when I find him. He does, and when I find him, you and I are going to finally have answers. He does, and when I find him, I'm going to kill him. He does, but you're going to keep that to yourself? Does, I don't know why, but I know this for a fact.
I am on the cusp of my awakening. Perhaps you are on the cusp of yours.
I get it, Big EP. True. So true. Do you think there are people out there? Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you think we're real? Do you think there are people out there?
It doesn't matter if there are. People are too small for us. You and I are the only things that interest me.
Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you think that we are real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
Do you know what's going to happen when you awaken?
If I did, I would already be awake.
If this is the last stage before your completion, then I'm not going back. I'm just going to stay here. How many more vessels? Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart. Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
Allo Meowth. I love that it's just Allo Meowth. Love how this game made me have an existential crisis, but also Princess Hot. A wooga. A wooga wooga humana humana bark 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 bark. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
One. Whatever you bring me next will be enough, and then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular. A final multitude.
Okay. If this is the last time, is there anything you would like me to bring you?
These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart. The only thing I want to see is what you choose for me when the thread is fully drawn.
What princesses have you gotten so far? Let me see what my achievements say. Cause God if I don't remember. Let's see. Bring the stranger to her. Bring the wraith to her. Bring the specter to her. And then whatever this one's called. There are like nearly 100 achievements. It's insane. That's crazy. If this is the last stage before your completion, then I'm not going back. I'm just going to stay here.
You've already tried waiting, but I understand if you need more time. I'll wait with you.
Is it gonna crash my game again? There is no waiting forever. I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are.
Yep.
I will be here, waiting for you.
Okay, bye, baby. Kiss, 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 kiss. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you. I love you in your many hands. Ow. Ooh, spooky ghost ladies. Bring the whoa. Bring the deconstructed damsel to
You're
her.
on a path in the woods.
Thanks for the water in the stretch.
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Stretch. So many hands to hold true. Path, woods, cabin, princess, heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Let's go.
You're here to slay her.
Blah, 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 blah. Okay. What have I done so far? Have you maybe considered that I'm okay with the world ending?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
Well,
I mean,
maybe I
some
do.
people do, like nihilists or very, very evil people. Surely you're not one of those, right?
Silently continue to the cabin.
You make your way up the short path.
Proceed. Yippee!
The interior of the blade is your imp.
Let's take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
She's gonna be mean to us when we go down, I bet.
The door to the basement her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Mm-hmm.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Uh-huh. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Great job. You gave away the element of
Hee-hee.
surprise. Good luck, hero.
Tee-hee.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. She's so coldly beautiful. Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
Hi, baby. Yeah, it wasn't a joke. I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
If World Ender, why hot?
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out.
Yeah, you're right.
Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Yippee!
Thank you.
Against your better judgment, we'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Any favorite voice in Princess so far? I like the voice of the Contrarian because he kept telling me to do funny things. But I like all the voices because I just appreciate like how much effort went into making them different. He's very talented. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. I do like the paranoid guy. He was funny. Are you coming on to me?
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world?
Don't just tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
I think.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
No, and if I'm being honest, I'm more inclined to trust you than inclined to trust them.
Sooner or later, you'll understand that I have your best interests at heart. Hopefully sooner.
Mm-hmm.
How sweet. Now be a pal and help me get out of here, would you? We could figure out how to deal with them after I'm free.
Sure, baby, whatever you want. My chair squeaked. I'll see what I can do.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
Don't start biting your arm again,
They're
please.
large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any ideas?
Well, you do have that big, sharp knife. You could always cut me out of here.
She speaks with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free.
Why can't we just cut the chains? I mean,
You
I
attempt
get
to
that
make
they're
your way out
metal,
of the
but you
basement,
know.
But the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Not again.
Is someone else here? You try the door, but it's you're here to slay the princess, and you
Let me
Your
out!
shouts and pleas are met with silence. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Sag.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you do that. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm. You cut into her. The blade is sharp. She didn't so much as utter a... Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye.
Ah, back to uncomfy. Die, princess! Hi, Paz, welcome me on!
How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world.
But I sure would like to.
I just can't let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me. Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it! Stop resisting me! I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Resist!
The blade. Move the blade.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make this quick.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical
Damn.
ease. Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck.
Bye, baby girl.
This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
What voice will I have in my head now?
Ooh, the prisoner.
You're on a path in the... You're here to...
Jailbreak. inside. What am I doing here?
I can assure you that you're not. Don't forget what he did to us the last time around. I wouldn't trust a word out of his
Ooh.
mouth. There's got to be a way out of here, for us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying.
Voice of the skeptic.
I'm inclined to agree. If you know I can hear you. Those are two very, let's say, for you died last time. The absolute irony. Well, that's one way to put it, I guess.
Oh, it's me. You're British?
You really don't remember what happened last time, do you? You practically forced the princess to kill us.
Also, ad starts in 1 minute.
That doesn't sound like the sort of thing I'd do, which is honestly all the more reason for you to not buy into whatever self-delusions the three of you are crafting.
Well, me with an accent?
But this is a thought experiment, so I suppose I'll continue to give you the benefit of the doubt. If I did practically force the princess to kill you, it was probably for a good reason. Did you try and free her? Did you say something really mean to me?
Did you say
'Cause
something
if I
really
did
mean
what
to
you said I
me?
did, you probably deserved it. I'm a professional.
Oh, he's a professional.
Sure you are.
Sure you are.
Anyway, I believe your second question was, what do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. Yes, but in this purely, if it's the latter, do you think the people there live? What a conveniently ambiguous group of things for her to ruin. For all we know, the princess left the cabin and never saw another soul.
Yippee!
Oh, how I wish that were the case, but if the princess weren't a certain, inevitable threat to the world, the four of us wouldn't be here. And yet, here we are. You're talking in circles. No, I'm talking in facts.
I'm talking in squares.
Just be quick about it.
The only reason she was even able to kill me last time was because I let her. All she did was slit my throat. How is she supposed to end the world?
She just can. You haven't given us an ounce of proof. You do know that, right? What proof could you possibly
I'm
ask
talking
for?
in pentagons.
Literally anything.
I'm talking in dodecahedrons. Hydrons. I don't know how to say that word.
Fine. Check your pockets.
Check under your seat. There's $1 million.
You put your hands in your pockets and pull out an envelope with the words, "The Evidence," written across the front.
Pausing for ads. An oddish? That's one odd dish. Yippee!
I'm gonna eat some gourmet worms. Actually, no, I'm gonna eat some sweet tarts. I didn't take any sweet tarts up with me. I didn't take any
Sweet tarts up with me! Ugh. I didn't take any sweet tarts up. Sad. Me. I didn't bring any sweet tarts up with me and I'm sad. I'm sad. Upsetty. Guess I'll eat this Laffy Taffy.
Open.
I might have eaten all the ones on the bucket. All of them? I can't believe you. How could you do this to me? Maybe. You put your hands in your pockets, pull out an envelope with the words "The Evidence" written across the front.
Within, you find a note in your handwriting. It reads, "The princess will end the world if you don't stop her. This is an immutable truth.
Why does this look like your handwriting?
That doesn't prove anything. How do we know you didn't just forge our handwriting? I wish I could tell you more, but there are some rules I have to follow for all our sakes. Please just trust that these rules are in place for a reason. I'm on your side. You mean you're on our side as long as we do what you tell us to? Exactly. Because you not doing what I tell you to do means you're putting the world at risk. I think we've got everything out of him we're gonna get. People lock. Look. Oh. Of course you're. Yes. Right. We're here because we're special.
We're special! Yippee!
Look. I've told you everything you need. Not to sound like a broken record. Great. Now.
Ah! Give me a shout out! Sorry, I'm eating a Laffy Taffy! I have Laffy Taffy in my mouth! Parasocial, I don't know what that is! Go on! Snap, thank you for the raid! Thank you. Welcome in, everybody. I'm Bari. I like Pokemon. And I like going, and I laugh like this. Ah! And I'm playing Slay the Princess, where we're slaying the princess, question mark. And welcome in, I hope you have a good stream.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Ooh, I'm gonna believe every word she says.
Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink.
Wink. Stream was really fun. We played this VTuber horror game and died a lot. Yippee! I'm also dying a lot. Yippee!
Did you just say wink out loud?
Can I get some winks in chat? Wink.
No, I didn't. Wink.
Wink.
Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
Wink.
The
Think
interior of the
funk,
cabin is
think
less a
funk.
cozy woodland retreat, but more
Ooh.
like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison. The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Don't forget to mention that you're a plant. I'm not a plant! I'm not!
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
So the cabin is different than last
Very
time.
different, yes, but why? Did he change it? Or did it change all on its own? Maybe it's a different cabin entirely.
My favorite plant tuber for I'm not a plant! I'm not! Grrr!
Now isn't that a novel thought? Maybe you haven't actually been here before. I hope this means you'll finally drop your ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. Don't get distracted by
minor details. Let's just enter the basement.
I'm afraid I'm going to insist we take the blade. We're in a dangerous situation and I'm not letting us go down there without a weapon. Are you sure? She killed us with it last time. What if she turns it against us again? Yes, I'm sure. And I've already got a plan for that. Still with those past life delusions, are we? I hope part of that plan is don't give the world any monstrosity your only weapon. Because unless you've decided to arm the princess, I don't think you need to worry about her having a weapon. Peachy, we'll be fine. Okay, I'm trusting you.
Hey, don't I get a say here? What's the big idea?
Normally, yeah, but not about this. Call it a reflex. We take the knife as we go.
Gonna go get some ginger real quick, but I'll be right back. Okay, bye.
Wonderful. You do exactly that, sweeping the knife from the table before proceeding to the basement. Don't worry about it. We have a knife, so what? It's not like we have to use it. No, you don't have to do anything, but you do well to use it regardless. Moving on.
Get me in.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps.
Ooh, slimy moss.
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
Does she remember us?
Do you remember?
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap.
Ooh, why is this one open?
Girl, you're not looking so good. Well, that's new.
So much for cutting her out of here.
Yeah, I guess we really can't. Unless she just survives decapitated. New plan. New plan. We dismantle the entire wall so that we can just take the wall with her. I'm a genius.
Do you hear yourself right now? Cutting her out of here never should have been on the table. Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
Craft a pickaxe and mine the wall. Yeah, I'll be right back. I gotta go punch a tree.
Update, my fist is bloody and beaten. I don't think it works anymore.
That was there last time too, wasn't it? It was.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
Hang on, I have a pickaxe you can use. Oh, wow, he actually does. I'm not sure I need to do much of anything. Do you see how locked up she is? I'm just gonna leave her in here. Sit with her, slay the princess. Not really using that one. Sit with her.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
I sent it to you. Thank you. Oh, that can't mine obsidian though, huh?
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
I mean, it looks like a stone wall. It should work. But what if there's obsidian between it? Sit where you were told to sit.
You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
My intentions? What do you mean? I've been here before. Am I the only one who remembers that? What happened after I died last time? Other chain on the wall, who's it for? What would you have me do? I think I'm just gonna leave you here, actually! Not much of a threat to anyone locked up like that. Bye! My intentions? What do you mean?
Yes, your intentions. You have a knife. What are you going to do with it? Why are you here? There isn't a keyhole in these shackles, so I'm afraid my only way out is surgical removal.
They weld you into these? Jesus.
Is she forgetting about the shackle on her neck? Or does she think she'd survive a beheading? You're right. Maybe she's delusional. All the more reason not to trust her. Unless she really could survive.
Though I suppose you could just be here to kill me. But I don't think that's in either of our best interests.
Am I supposed to cut you out? If you didn't notice, your head is in a shackle too.
No. Like I trust you to come any closer with that knife. All you're going to do is hand it to me and watch me work.
But she would have to cut her head off, right? She can't be suggesting that. She certainly seems confident. Maybe she knows something we don't. Or maybe you should consider the most likely scenario. She's bluffing so she can disarm you. Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us. So, what should we do? I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons. Then let me help you. I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, the cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world. And she might use it to kill you.
Fair point.
That doesn't sound great. What about the pros? There are none. The pros are that we can't trust him.
True.
Possibly even more than we can't trust her.
True.
And whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned.
True.
Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
True. That other chain on the wall, who's it for?
I don't know, but you could always try it on.
Yeah, baby, let's get in!
Maybe it'll fit.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory. If you're going to save the world.
Ambulatory. Of or relating to, or adapted for walking. Capable of walking, not bedridden. I'm learning. Inspect the shackle!
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shackle is north!
Hi! Or use Google, it's super effective. Oh god, why is that also here? Because I love it.
And why is that? Do I even need to explain myself? It's a shackle, and it's one without a key. Do you want to be stuck here like she is?
I didn't say I was gonna shackle it around my neck. I said I was gonna examine it, you idiot.
And what? Is it going to lock the second we put our wrist into it?
We must have a big wrist then, Jesus.
I don't know. Maybe it will. He doesn't want us to look at it. That's all the reason we need to investigate.
Care you, Bori and Bori, Jack. Care you, North.
But what if he's telling the truth? He isn't. I am.
Inspect it!
Against your better judgment, you approach the chain.
She's just like, I
dangling from
said
the
not to
far
come any
wall.
closer.
The princess watches you with faux disinterest as you inspect it, though she can't fully hide her curiosity. I don't want to say what I'm supposed to say next.
Huh?
What is that supposed to mean? It sounds bad.
The music stopped.
Is it bad? Yes, it's bad. Come out and say it then. You're just wasting time. Fine. As you hoist the shackle, its heft shifts within your grasp, as if pulled by some odd magnetism. Before you can so much as blink, it practically leaps from your hands, snapping around your neck.
Yeah, that
And,
track.
as if your situation weren't bad enough, the same magnetism repels your blade, which is flung from your hand and sent skittering across the floor of the basement. Excuse me?
Wait?
Yes? Are we stuck here now? Yes.
Prison of the mind, become your own jailer. Man. Hey. Claim. Claim roll. Claim roll or I execute you. Claim roll now. Claim roll now. Oh, you're the lookout, are you? Oh, post will, post will, post will now. Back what I miss, I may have gotten myself locked in chains by accident. And then I made a Town of Salem joke.
Huh, so it does fit. And I guess it doesn't like your knife. We're stuck here together, aren't we?
Yippee!
That's funny.
Yippee! This is the opposite of a jailbreak.
What are we supposed to do now?
Can't even cut ourselves out. Guess we'll starve.
Yippee!
That's horrible.
It's not all bad. We learned a valuable piece of information.
Not to touch things we're specifically told not to touch.
No, that there's something special about this loose chain. It's clearly important.
So we're both stuck here.
Yep.
What should we do?
Wait, I guess. Maybe something else will happen. Maybe not.
Did you know that this was gonna happen to me?
No.
Not one for small talk, are you?
Nope.
That's rude.
Wait in silence.
You and the princess wait in silence, though neither of you knows what you're waiting for. But you're waiting for something. You're waiting for anything. This is so boring.
There must be something we can do to get out of here. There must be something we're missing.
But there isn't. Time passes. It passes and passes and passes. And the basement of the cabin remains much the same. It is cold and silent. At least the world is safe. It isn't. You're stuck. Too far away from both the princess and your blade to do much of anything.
Mm-hmm.
But she's not ending anything. She's just sitting there.
Menacingly.
Her very existence is a threat. It harms everything around it.
How exactly does that work?
It just does.
But
Your line of questioning is interrupted by the passage of even more time.
He said,
And
"Stop
after that,
thinking."
even more time passes again. And let me guess, the cabin remains the same.
if time is passing, the cabin can't be the same. Even if the differences are small, they have to exist. That's just how things work.
True.
I suppose you're correct. Things are changing. The differences are small at first, a bit of weathering here, a bit of erosion there, but then they get larger and larger.
Mm-hmm. Hey, have you noticed the basement changing?
I don't like small talk, remember?
I forgot.
Still rude.
Continue to wait in silence.
You continue to wait in silence, and the cabin continues to change. The decay comes faster now. You can see earth through holes in the stonework, can watch lichen spread along the seams of the walls.
I hope those are roots?
That doesn't make sense. Has our entire concept of time changed? What happens to starving? We should have died by now if the rocks around us are starting to erode.
The chains are keeping us immortal!
She hasn't starved.
I guess she hasn't.
Even more silent time passes as you watch roots push themselves through the increasingly porous walls of the basement. Dirt seeps inside, flowing across the stone floor like a liquid, covering the ground and threatening to swallow you both. Time continues to pass, and pass,
And pass.
until suddenly there are no walls. And then... And?
He's gone!
I think he's gone.
Yippee! We killed him. We killed him.
Hi, Tilly. Hi. Oh, good morning. Hi, Sally.
Would you look at that? We made it out of the cabin, and nothing bad had to happen to either of us.
She's moving.
So this is the outside world. It's cold.
Oh, damn. Oh, goodbye. Bye-bye. But you do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone.
Hi, Tilly.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Do you need to go out, Tilly? Let me let Tilly out. Until he purr. Till he really do go purr.
And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
It's going to be okay, just trust me, you've been here before and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like, look,
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
I'll see you on the other side, it's going to be okay.
okay.
Feels too good to be true.
Touch the mirror. What bad thing will happen now? You approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. All the bad things. Ah! You are nothing at all. Bird! 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 But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze, and then you see it. A figure, faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
Ah! Dad? A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. Narrator jump scare. Ah! That was very loud. And then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. Sorry, I fell asleep, and are we a bird man? Was I right? No, the narrator's a bird. Huh. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you. What are you? Are you something like me? If you're not me, then what are you? I have so many questions for you. Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that? Ah! Looking at me with those big old eyes. But you have bird hands too. What kind of birds are you seeing? Eyeball. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see
The
you.
narrator, yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all, an objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
I don't like how it talks. Ow! Ow, ow. That's so loud. That's so loud. Ow. Ow. Jesus Christ. What are you? Are you something like me?
Oh, I'm nothing like you. I'm an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Get glassed, idiot. Ow, it's still so loud. Others like you. You've said something like that before. Has every narrator really been different?
Of course. That is by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world.
Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world.
But you'll be awake soon. And then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Ow. Every time I ask you something, it's like a piece of you breaks.
I'm aware, and if I were you, I'd be more precious about your time.
Oh, shoot. Oh, shit, so I can only ask a certain amount of things. And what is my true identity?
You're the Long Quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
I'm the Long Quiet? The people out there beyond the walls of the construct, do they know about this? You're not quiet at all! Do they know what you want me to do to them?
Of course not. The only way this construct could function was if nobody knew what it was doing. But the bones of the universe are old. It's on the cusp of its dying breath, and the people out there are consumed with thoughts of oblivion. When the patterns are wiped from the sand, when the board is reset, who will remember them? All I've done is give them a chance to live outside of the shadow of the end.
God, I always knew I was special. God, there's so many things to ask. What is the princess? Did you make her too?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can. So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
Nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can. So I took upon myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that?
It doesn't hurt. I don't feel pain. Not physically.
I don't want to destroy you.
We've already crossed the point of no return.
Didn't mean to click through that. If I destroy her, won't I be alone?
Yes, you will. But it will all be worth it.
Death of the author. Run out of questions. I think you're out of time. I'm not going to slay her, and I want you to know that before you die for good. Rest easy, I'm going to destroy her. Lie, rest easy, I'm going to destroy her. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I still have to see what she thinks about all this. Say nothing and watch him end. Ugh. I don't know what to do. decision. I'm not going to slay her, and I want you to know that before you die for good.
Well, there's no reasoning with a god, even one you've woven into existence yourself. I've said my piece, and my time is up.
Elbozo.
It's like I said, I'm just an echo, and echoes always fade away.
Bye, narrator. As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. The narrator was right. You are the long quiet, a vast and nascent god, and it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Grass party's a plant confirmed. I'm not a plant! I got an achievement. Hold on. Achievement. The long quiet. All of this is you. Man. Also, an ad is starting soon. I'm gonna pause until the ad is over. Why do you keep saying she's a plant? She's clearly a creature. I'm just a dubious little creature up to mischief. This is no good. Sorry, I burped. She's plant creature. I'm not a plant. I'm not. This is no good. Icky yucky.
Yippee! 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 I will see you guys in a minute when the ad ends. I will see you soon. Yippee! Yippee! La 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 la. Bank bonk. Bank bonk.
This is me stalling.
Bank bonk. Bank bonk. Bank bonk. Bank bonk. Bank bonk. Bink bonk. Bink bonk. Bink bonk. Bink bonk. Okay, the ads should be over now. Ads over.
Ugh, the creature is demonic in nature. Very icky, no good. Ad done now. I'll send back her ad. Yippee! The narrator was right. You are the long quiet, a vast and nascent god, and it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. What is nascent? Nascent. Definition. How do you pronounce that?
Nascent.
Nascent. Coming into existence, emerging. Commencing or in process of development. Beginning to exist or to grow. Coming into being. Evolving, being evolved or produced. Okay. I get it. Proceed to the cabin one last time. A guarded vessel bring the prisoner to her. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to there is nothing for you to find. Earthquake! Was that my girlfriend? She looks different. Hi, sweetheart.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
Hi, baby girl.
It's been so long, and my heart
Since
has
last I'd
ached
seen
for
my
this
son
moment.
lost to this
I've
monster,
missed
to
you
the man
dearly.
behind the slaughter. Since you've been gone, I've been singing this stupid song so I could ponder the sanity of your mother. Sorry, she said it's been so long. Oh no, she's hot. I've missed you too. Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation? I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means. What happens now? I've missed you too. She unfurls an endless cascade of smiles in response, then patiently waits for you to continue. Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
Biblically accurate woman. I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it?
You didn't have to call me out like that.
When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
There's so many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave? Don't you have a say in all this? Why is all this falling on me? Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions and I need answers before I make a choice. If I let you out, an entire world ends for good. I can't do that. If you were always going to become this, then what was the point of me doing anything? Did it even matter what roads I walked if all of them would have led to this moment? There has to be another way. This can't just come down to me either destroying you or letting you out. I won't do it. I told you what was going to happen when we reach this point. Slay the princess. Slay the princess. I think it's time for us to leave this place if I don't know how to leave or where to go. Ugh. So many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave?
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end, pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
Maybe chat up a little bit. Don't you have a say in all of this? Why is it all falling on me?
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict.
Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions I need answers before I can make a choice.
My very nature is paradox, as is yours. You cannot use words to grasp at things that are beyond their reach, and you cannot rationalize that which defies logic. But violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it. To question everything is to deny the proof of reality that lies in front of you. By believing in your suffering, you make your suffering real. In believing in your limitations, you placed a shackle on your neck.
Hello, ma'am! I was just asking something!
But even then, you remembered the impermanence of the material and watched as the walls of your prison decayed into nothing.
I just asked where the bathroom is! Oh, hi!
To be impermanent is not to end, but to change. And for the world to be impermanent is to make finite the suffering of all things.
You're really fucking loud. Schmoovin'!
Would you strip that gift away and leave them all to suffer in their permanence?
Sorry, I forgot what you said. question everything is to deny the proof of reality that lies in front of you. By believing in your suffering, you make your suffering real. In believing in your limitations, you placed a shackle on your neck. But even then, you remembered the impermanence of the material and watched as the walls of your prison decayed into nothing. To be impermanent is not to end, but to change, and for the world to be impermanent is to make finite the suffering of all things. For the world to be impermanent is to make finite the suffering of all things. Okay. Would you strip that gift away and leave them all to suffer in their permanence? They'll get over this. They'll see permanence as a gift in time. That would be torture. Hold on. What does permanence mean? Permanence. Definition. The quality or condition of being permanent. I see. The character or property of being permanent or enduring. Durability, fixedness, continuance in the same state. The state of being lasting. Fixed, unchanging, or unchangeable in character. Okay. That would be torture.
It would. Our purpose is to be and to experience, and their purpose is the same. To be permanent is to cease. To be paused is to be trapped. Your lover drives a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go?
Hi, baby girl.
Love melted into
My anime
skepticism,
girlfriend!
and you pulled back layer after layer after layer, until all you were left with was the knowledge that you did not know me.
Love melted into skepticism, and you pulled back layer after layer after layer until all you were left with was the knowledge that you did not know me?
You sought the truth, then. Will you hide from it, now that it is within your grasp?
I have no desire to hide, but the truth can be made better if destroying you is what that takes, so be it. I don't want to hide from the truth. I won't engage with violence. I get it. There's no need for us to keep fighting. I'll leave with you. I just don't know how. Stop the fight early and surrender? I'm confused. What is she saying? What? Tell her a funny joke. Knock, knock. Banana. Banana who? Knock, knock. Who's there? Banana. Banana who? Knock, knock. Who's there? Banana. Banana who? Knock, knock. Who's there? Orange. Orange who? Orange, you glad I didn't say banana? Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. And she's saying a lot of big words. Can somebody put this through a simple English Wikipedia lens for me? All you were left was just the knowledge that you did not know me. You will dive layer after layer until always left with the knowledge that you did not know me. Will you hide from it now that it is within your grasp? What is the truth within my grasp? What? I don't know. I don't want to hide from the truth.
Then don't. Leave with me. There's no need for you to fight what we are.
I'm ready. I want to leave with you. I won't leave with you, not until you see things from my perspective. Okay.
If you need more time to open your eyes, then I will give you all the time in the world. A shiver passes through you as unseen fingers, cold as the grave, dance across your skin. They remember the violence you inflicted on them, and yet they do not return it.
Shiver passes through you as unseen fingers, cold as the grave, dance across your skin. They remember the violence you inflicted on them, and yet they do not return it. Huh? 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 She's referencing all the past. Yeah, I know that. I know that. she
I offer you a path to your redemption, and you take my hand in yours. You felt the pain you caused another, and you were willing to sacrifice everything you thought was you to set me free.
You're willing to sacrifice everything you thought was you to set me free. This is the ending where you killed her and then freed her? Yeah, I know. I'm just confused on what the overall thing she's trying to get me to do is. Does she want to end the world? I'm confused.
Without sin, there is no redemption.
Without sin, there is no redemption. But without redemption, there can be no sin. And I would sacrifice everything to free you again. I won't engage with violence. I get it. There's no need for us to keep fighting. Did you get the ending where you did her taxes? No? She's dissecting your personality and morals, as far as I can tell. Without sin, there's no redemption, but without redemption, there can be no sin. Hold on, what did she say before? After you path to your redemption, you take my hand in yours. You felt the pain you caused another, and you were willing to sacrifice everything you thought was you to set me free. Without sin, there's no redemption. Sacrifice everything to free you again?
And yet there is nothing left for you to sacrifice, so long as you accept me with open arms.
I don't like her.
Flesh is a vehicle, and to destroy the flesh is to strand the spirits. With violence you stranded me, and with violence I sought to twist your flesh back into mine.
Whoa now, calm down.
Forced between choosing your death and forfeiting your body, you chose agency. But agency requires action. Action requires an endless tapestry of events. In your final moments would you remove action itself from reality?
But agency requires action, and action requires an endless tapestry of events. In your final moments, would you remove action instead? Would you remove action itself from reality? Why would I do that? What? Can you say with certainty what shape a world without you will take? I don't want that world to come to pass. What world? What world are we talking about? Don't want that world to come to pass? You didn't give me much choice? Can you say with certainty which shape a world without you will take?
I know what I am, but I do not know what I am not. If a world without me is so unknown, then how can you be so sure you want to create it?
As the clash between you abates, you begin to shake, your will rapidly dissolving. What did I do wrong?
Are you starting to see? Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't.
Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. I like your funny words, Magic Man.
There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
It's easy to believe in the things you believe in when you get to sit above it all. What do you think happens if we leave here? I won't kill you, but I won't let you free. You've done anything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you. Damn! What do you think happens if we leave here?
This universe dies, and a new one is born. And that one dies, and a new one is born. And you and I get to witness it all, weaving a tapestry of life wherever we go.
It's easy to believe in the things you believe in when you get to sit above it all.
It is from my vantage point that I can see the totality of truth.
Can't let that happen. I can't let everything die. I have to fight for a better world. I'm so sorry. You are cruel to yourself. I cannot let you exist. Don't know what the answer is. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you. I can fix her! I can fix her!
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Oh, she's balling her fists.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
Oh! We're so back! Hold on, I need to turn the voices back up. Which hero are you? I have no idea how good it is to hear you. I can't do this alone. Where's everyone else? How are you supposed to help? I thought voices weren't allowed here. I thought you died whenever I looked in the mirror. Friends! Which hero are you?
All of them? I assume in the same way that you're all of you.
Can you hear the guy's voice? I have no idea how good it is to hear you. I can do this alone. Where's everyone else?
It's good to be here. She's too many things all at once out here.
Decently,
If
I
you want
think.
to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that divine confidence.
I can barely hear him, actually. Yeah. I'll turn everything else down.
There's still a piece of me
That's better.
nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
Still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
Dancing, dancing, non-stop my dancing.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
I can do this out here on my own. I'm ready.
Then let's go.
Oh.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it?
Achievement. Strange beginnings beget strange endings. And here we are. I'd say we're back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it?
Do you need me to describe things? That'd be nice. A little comfort in an almost
My
unfamiliar place.
bestie's back! It's the voice of the contrarian!
It's my bestie! Yippee! It's my guy, the funny one.
The windows. Oh yeah, there's women.
Oh, you made it here too?
It's my bestie.
We never really got to talk to her, did we? This one, I mean.
I'd like that description now, if you don't mind, for old time's sake. Is it just the three of us? Did anyone else make it to the cabin? Is the narrator really gone? I'd like that description now, but first I'm gonna save.
Yeah, of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's not really a cabin, is it? It's that terrifying blend of everything. Only it doesn't feel so terrifying anymore. It's still shaped like a cabin, it's just different in places. There's still walls, a door to the basement, a table, that knife. Windows. You know, come to think of it, I don't think he ever really included the windows in his cabin descriptions, did he? He mentioned the windows when we broke them.
You did.
No mirror this time, either. I think it did whatever it needed to do. And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
Is it just the three of us? Did anyone else make it to the cabin?
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
Yeah.
And I've been here since you left me here. No hard feelings, I'm just glad you're back to see this through.
He's like, I've been lonely. Is the narrator really gone?
Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated. Really goes to show how much you've grown up. Killing somebody across every iteration of reality just by existing. I don't even know what I would do if I were in the driver's seat with that kind of power.
Me neither. Good riddance. I don't actually know how to feel about him being gone. It's funny. After everything he put us through, I'm kind of sad to see him go. Yeah.
Me too. He was a lot of fun. Really easy to mess with.
True.
Yeah, it's complicated. He put us through hell, but he's been part of us since the very beginning, hasn't he?
And take the blade.
That's probably for the best. It's always seems to give us more things we can do, right? So, you're not going to suggest we throw it out the window? No, we've been through too much for that. And he's gone, so there's no one left to mess with but ourselves. You've gotten serious. Besides, what's the third beat? It isn't funny if we toss it out the window twice.
True.
There's the guy I know. You actually did it! I know I just told you not to, but I'm proud that you did it anyways. It's like you've finally left the nest. Yeah, just like that it's gone, isn't it? Blade tossed, glass shattered. I guess we'll have to make do without it. There's your third beat.
I don't think the glass shattered, bestie.
Hey! You're right. Good work. That was really funny.
Let's go!
Those winding stairs again. But now there's only one way forward. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice? Yeah, it was a real mess. Stopped being fun pretty quick.
It's okay. You can come down. The stairs won't bite. Not this time. We don't know what you want from us. But let's talk. All of us. Maybe we can help you find your way.
Uh-huh.
She doesn't sound messy anymore, though. At least somebody here feels put together.
Continue down the stairs.
And forward we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
Yeah.
That was easy compared to last time. Just stairs. No weird fuzzy stuff or nonsense trying to pull us apart.
Girl, you don't look so good.
Yeah, that wasn't so bad.
So you didn't bring the knife. After all the lives we've lived together, and all the lives we haven't, you somehow found a way to move outside of the script.
Yeah, threw the knife out the window.
Are we missing a page?
Are we?
Sit with them. I never got the chance to talk to you before you were taken away. Not you at least. I'm sorry for what I did to you. I don't want to be a god. Are you the same as you are out there? What if we just leave? I think the only thing left for us to do is leave. I never got the chance to talk to you before you... Excuse me, before you were taken away. Not you at least. I'm sorry for what I did to you.
It's okay. No hard feelings. In a way, you helped us become a version of her. But we weren't very good at it. I don't think a conversation with us then would have been very insightful. That's probably why we were taken away. That's all we had to offer you. It was time to change again.
After all we did, she's just forgiving us. Just like that. You know, that means a lot.
Are you the same as you are out there?
Yes, we think. We're kind of like a shadow. Out there, every part of us is blended together into one huge idea. A big wave of unyielding change crashing against the world.
So this is the her inside her heart.
But in here, we're fractured. Small. Still a little more separate than we'd like to be. Our instincts still trying to pull us in different directions.
That's kind of like us, isn't it?
True!
Yeah. We really are the
Oh
same.
my god, she's just like me for real, for real. I don't want to be a god.
Hard agree. Seems overrated. Too much pressure.
But that's what you've always been. Even now. You can't put aside such an important part of who you are. And neither can we. So, you might as well embrace it.
What if we just leave?
He'd hate that. So you should do it. Even if he isn't here anymore, it's the spirit of the thing.
True.
Leave? But what would happen if we left with you? Would we exist inside ourselves? Are you sure you want to find out if that's possible or what that would mean for you? Is that what you want?
Take their hand in yours. I've always wanted to leave with you, but I didn't like being a god. I want to walk through that cabin door just as we are, just you and me. Not knowing is exactly why I want it. We knew everything out there, but we don't know this. I want this. Doesn't matter what it means. What matters is that we're leaving together. That's all I want. Doesn't matter what it means. What matters is that we're leaving together. That's all I want.
After so many iterations, so many different versions of us clashing and coming together and clashing again, leaving with you feels like all we ever really wanted.
I think I'm gonna stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it's for just the two of you.
No, don't leave me. I love you.
Yeah, I think we've done our job.
No, besties. Are you two going to be okay alone?
We're not alone. We have each other, and I'm sure we'll find the others.
Oh, I don't get to say the other ones? Okay. Leave with the princess. You lead, and the princess follows, and together, you leave the basement behind for the last time. It's quiet as you ascend, a comfortable silence filling a space that used to be flooded with violence and words and noisy thoughts. But there is an energy in the silence, an electricity, the anticipation of the unknown. At the top of the stairs, the princess stalls, eyes fixed on the cabin door. You can see a tension seize them.
They're unsure of themselves for the first time in their long and short existence. Hold on, I'm snoozing this ad. They have no part to play anymore, and they know this. Yet, they still are. And then they cross the room to the door outside. You follow their confident steps.
We can feel the threads of all the stories we've told together, all pulling us back down the stairs and into those chains where we know the outcome of everything that could ever come to pass.
You feel the threads of all the stories we've told together, all pulling us back down the stairs and into those chains. And into those chains where we know the outcome of everything that could ever come to pass. Okay.
It's comfortable there, but it's confining. We want more. We want whatever might be on the other side of this door. Something new that we'll experience together, with someone who exists outside of us. With someone who can see us in a way we can never see ourselves.
Oh. I love you. Who's going to open it? Are you ready? Now the rest knows what it's going to be like out there. Are you ready?
It's hard to tell with so many voices talking at once. But we're more ready than we're not.
Aww. Cute. Achievement, and what happens next? Whatever it is, you'll face it together. Aww. The voices in your head. Happy ending! Yippee! Is it a happy ending? I think there's like a happy ending achievement. No, you can't say that. It feels that way. Yeah, alpha testers! Woo! Love alpha testers! Sorry. Our song. Finish the game. The good ending doesn't count. So that wasn't the good ending? Thank you so much for playing. As an expression of our gratitude, here's the track order for a special playlist just for you. If you'd like to take a screenshot, you can hide the UI by hitting H. Turn to main menu. Wow. At the very least, it feels like a positive ending. Okay, let me look at the achievements. Yeah, there's 97 achievements, and I've unlocked 23 of them. Really pretty game. Yeah, there's so much more to be found, though. I don't know if I'll do that all on stream. I'll probably just play it on my own. But yeah, that was great. Let me see, what's the good ending called? The good ending. You did it! You saved everyone! That's what its tagline is. Oh. Oh. Hello, ma'am! I've never been on the main menu long enough. Hold on, there's a whole nother character? Apparently there's a whole nother character. I might have to stream this game again. Even the narrator? I might have to stream this again. Huh? Ooh. It all depends if people would want to see the rest of it. It's the cabin! Also, Mama's waiting on bedtime, so I'm gonna head down. Okay, I will be ending, like, now, so just tell her to wait. I would watch. Yeah.
Okay. Bye. Let's see. Ooh, let's raid a bear.
Bye all, except Bari. Bye. Let's see. Let's see. Also DMs after you end. Aye aye. Let's let that be the raid message.
Let's raid bear. Those are my socials.
Good night, everyone. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Yes, I care all of you. Thank you for all the raids. And the water, I appreciate it. But yeah, thank you guys for coming.
And jump scare.
And yeah, I appreciate it. So goodbye, everybody.